Island Software Bank move demand number matrix is 01 DRB21F2009. So, what is a loan recovery process? In finance, in terms of recovery, refer to collection of amount due, where they normally recover depend on purpose, time, condition, or business running process. Normally, an amount will be recovered on installment basis by the repayment, and the manager can fix installment period on basis of nature of their businesses. This is the case for our presentation, where Bank Islam Berhad has approved a Murabaha Syahah financing to Jelita Sdn Bhd in February 2023 for RM50,000 with monthly repayment of RM3,700. However, due to economic condition, the company is facing financial problem. The company could not make monthly repayment of its Murabaha Syahah financing to Bank Islam Berhad since January 2024 until now. So, Jelita Sdn Bhd did not pay for about 4 months to Bank Islam. It became a credit problem to Bank Islam when a customer make a payment not according to a schedule and continue to default on financial repayment frequently. It can cause credit problem to Bank Islam because income bank came from financing. So, Bank Islam can take a legal action to Jelita Sdn Bhd.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Syairah Fakihah binti Encik Zahriman and my matric number is 01DIB21F2003. So, the first type of credit recovery is cooperative worker agreement, which means for credit problem that are detected at early stage 2 until 3 installments, bank will try to solve the problem. Also, through negotiation between bank and customer, bank would suggest for cooperative workout, for example, AKPK. It is a non-legal agreement between the customer and the bank. So, this is the new repayment will be arranged. First is modified terms of loan agreement by lengthening duration of financing. Restructure repayment schedule to include the deferred principal and profit due. Liquidating or selling off on unnecessary assets of the customer, requesting or selling of unnecessary assets of the customer, requesting additional collateral or guarantors to the financing agreement, restrict the customer's business asset growth by forcing the customer to collect all credit sales and monitor its inventory, and limiting purchases from selected suppliers, tightening the terms on credit sales and give the customer time to work out difficulties.
My name is Siti Nur Emirat Dada binti Abdullah. My matric number is 01DIB21F2006. If a cooperative worker may not be successful for the bank to collect their money borrowed to Jelita Sdn Bhd because of the economic condition, Jelita Sdn Bhd failed to make money payment of the Murabaha Syahah financing to Bank Islam. So, to prevent the financing from deteriorating, Bank Islam need to advise voluntary collateral liquidation by Jelita companies. It is a process of converting the charged security to the bank into cash in order to repay the credit outstanding from the balance of RM500,000 financing.
My name is Siti Zaidina binti Muhammad. My matric number is 01DIB21F2007. So, I will explain about enforcement of judgment. According to BNM, loans will become non-performing loans where repayment installments and interest due have not been paid for more than 12 months for consecutively and 6 months for hire purchase. And loans will become non-performing when borrowers ignore the cooperative workouts and the liquidated collaterals are insufficient to cover the outstanding loan owed to the bank. So, the steps for bank to enforce judgment is first, reducing debt to judgment, second, enforcement and collecting of judgment, Third, equity receivership. Fourth, public sale. And fifth, lastly, is bankruptcy.
Next is reducing debt to judgment. Where reducing debt to judgment is one of the enforced judgment, where it is one of the legal proceed on a credit problem through process of litigation to pay off debt to bank. In this case, is a legal proceed on a credit problem to Jalidah Sdn Bhd so that the debt can pay off to the Bank Islam through litigation. A judgment is a legal document itself is through process of the court order where it's a confirmation, obligation and claim of party to borrower credit. So in this case, Bank Islam we get a confirmed court order to have obligation towards a borrower credit that is Jalidah Sdn Bhd. So, reducing debt or judgment allow Bank Islam to investigate what source of income and type of asset they are available at Jalidah Sdn Bhd to repay the financing to Bank Islam.
Second, enforcement is enforcement and collecting of judgment. Bank requires two types under this judgment, which is levy and garnishment. Levy is outright seizure of property held and sold at public auction to settle the debt, and garnishment is bank require court order to instruct third party to forward fund to the bank. For business borrowers, a bank can use garnishment of salaries to pay off the debt. For businesses, a bank will require garnish order on payment of tenders or contract to repay the outstanding credit.
Third is equity receivership. When the court appoint a receiver to take control of Jalidah Sdn Bhd asset, the function of receiver is to get as much as possible from the Murabahah shop house financing to pay to the Bank Islam.
Next, the legal action that Bank Islam can do to Jalidah Sdn Bhd is public sale. Why? Public sale is used when a market value of security charged as collateral is higher than the amount of financing owed to the bank. For example, at this case, amount of shop house financing where the security charge of collateral is higher than the amount of Jalidah Sdn Bhd owed around 50,000 to the Bank Islam. So, Bank Islam can use public sale to apply for a card in order to sell the charged asset that is shop house financing to the public. Where public sale is one of a forced liquidation of collateral by Bank Islam Bhd through legal action against Jalidah Sdn Bhd.
The last step is bankruptcy. Bankruptcy happens when Jalidah Sdn Bhd is unable to pay the Murabahah shop house financing for 500,000 with monthly repayment of 3,700 since January 2024 because of the company is facing financial problems due to economic condition. So the purpose of bankruptcy is to provide orderly repayment of financing without totally debilitating the debtor. Court will appoint a committee to take care of Jalidah Sdn Bhd assets, which is winding up the assets. Winding up is a term to describe process of closing down a company. The activity of winding up includes sell all assets, pay off the creditor, and distribute the remaining assets to partner or shareholders. Then, liquidate the assets and divides the proceeds among the various creditors. So that's all.
In conclusion, Murabahah shop house financing is a form of Islamic financing where it involves the bank purchasing property and selling it to client at a markup price, which is a payback in installment. The structure is to ensure it was compliant with Sharia law by avoiding interest-based transaction. However, the feasibility and benefit depend on various factors such as term of agreement, market condition and the client financial situation. Overall, it provides an alternative financing option for those who are seeking for Sharia compliant solution.